Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we're here for a reading about the person on your mind and your connection to each other. Today's reading is going to be all about this person's thoughts and feelings about you so far today. This is a timeless reading, so I set the intention it would find you whenever it was meant to. You're definitely here for a reason. Wally says hello. He's a chatterbox today, as usual. Okay, so first up we have the Seven of Pentacles. This person has been thinking about growth, maybe even slow growth over a long period of time. I often think of the Seven of Pentacles like planting an acorn or a tree seed, right? It's growth potential, but sometimes takes a while to come into full fruition, I guess you could say. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. This person feels like you are a super stable person in their life. There's something about your energy that they feel is long lasting. Maybe you're very grounded. Your energy could come across as something that's just very consistent. They feel like they can rely on you. I heard Old Faithful. I don't think you should get that twisted. I don't think that they're criticizing your age or anything like that, but more or less they view you as the type of person that will always be by their side, or you are a very loyal and devoted person when you commit to something. This could be your current partner or somebody who really sees that potential with you. We also have the Ace of Cups coming out. So to me, there's something about this connection that feels like they can set it apart. And that's something that they've thought about. Maybe they've never been able to rely on anyone else in the past like they can with you. I feel like you might have strong earth placements in your chart. You might want to check that out. You could be a Capricorn or Taurus or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or just have really strong earth energy in your astrology chart. It doesn't have to be the case, but I'm just like intuitively feeling that for most of you out there, there's some sort of placement in your chart that relates to stability. Stability might be really important to you, or it could even just be that you've cultivated a lot of stability for yourself, either with work or you've really committed to working on regulating your nervous system, something like that. But just your energy comes across as somebody who is very, like, you can be relied upon. And I don't think that this person is the only one that feels that way about you. I think that many other people in your life look at you as kind of like the rock of their life. Like, they can always rely on you to answer the phone, answer a text, be there for them when they need you the most. That type of energy. You're just very, very strong. You're very stable. You're consistent. You are somebody that people can rely on. Okay, there's Wally coming in to, hi. Sorry, you guys, I've been a little distracted with the reading because of him. What else is new? He always picks like the moments where I'm trying to focus on other things to need extra attention from mom. So anyway, so far today, your person's just really been in their feels over you. They've been feeling like they're lucky to have a person like you in their life. I think that they honestly have always wanted something stable like this, and maybe they never found it. That could be why it feels new to them. If it's not a new connection, it just feels new. They're not used to having a partner or a potential partner be so invested in them and the growth of the connection, and they've really just been feeling pretty good about that. Let's see what else has been on their mind. What else? Oop, okay, got two more cards out. We have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. I want to get one clarifier for that combo. Hi, Wally. Hello. We have the Hermit. Okay. So I also feel like you're not the type of person that can be played with. You're very grounded. You're very stable from this person's eyes, okay? But you're not weak. And you don't tolerate BS from people. You're not afraid to speak your mind. And you also know your worth. Like, you are more than willing to walk away from any type of connection that dishonors you. I think that this person, from their point of view, views you as somebody who is very respectable. You have a lot of integrity. And because of that, you know that you can't just like waltz into your life, or they know they can't just waltz into your life and throw BS on your table and expect you to treat them with respect in return, right? So they're thinking about how they need to kind of shape up a little bit and be on your level because you are not afraid to walk away from a connection that dishonors you. And I'm not saying that this person has been doing that, but this has been their thought process today, that you're the type of person that commands respect. You deserve respect because that's what you give out to people. And you have a really good sense of self-esteem and self-respect. And so they know that if they don't learn how to resolve conflict properly, if they don't kind of get their ish together in general, you might be willing to leave them high and dry and walk away from the connection if you feel like it's just not a match for you. You're not necessarily clingy or codependent. You are very loyal, but you are primarily loyal to yourself, which means if this person is disrespecting you or dishonoring you or not in alignment with you, you are willing to honor yourself and commit to yourself and walk away if that's what needs to happen. So they've been reflecting on this. I think that your person hasn't been like ruminating. They're not afraid of you just getting up and walking away out of the blue, but they have been thinking about how maybe they need to get better at resolving conflict within themselves or within the dynamic, or you might get pushed to that point. You're very stable, you're very consistent and tolerant, but you also value your own sense of self-respect and honor yourself. And if this person isn't a good match, you might be willing to walk away from the connection. So they've been doing a lot of reflecting today. This person may have had a lot of time to themselves to just kind of sit and think. Maybe it was their day off or something, or maybe they just, it's just been running through their mind. Let's see what's coming next from this person. What can you expect next from them? Okay, we have the Hierophant. I honestly think they're going to talk to you about this. Maybe some of the things that they have been thinking about involving you being willing to walk away. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Maybe this person did do or say something that they feel like rubbed you the wrong way, and they're thinking about ways they can kind of communicate to you and tell you that they've learned from that. They don't want to do it again. Telling you that they don't want to lose you or the connection, and they're willing to put in the work if needed. Let's get a couple more cards out. Oop. Yeah, they want to turn it around with you. So yeah, maybe you got into a fight or a disagreement with this person recently, and that could have been what promoted them or prompted them to start thinking about who you are and what your character is and what they need to do in order to be a part of your life without crossing boundaries or disrespecting you. So I would say what's coming next from this person is maybe a heart-to-heart conversation where they talk about how their actions have impacted you, kind of call themselves out for that and tell you ways that they feel like they can turn things around or fix the situation. This person just views you as somebody who is so grounded, you're so stable, but you have a really good character behind you and you aren't going to tolerate any type of BS or shady behaviors. So yeah, they feel like they better come in and show you that respect ASAP, or you might be willing to like say peace out, I'm gone. So yeah, if you feel like sharing your story down below for the collective, you're more than welcome to. This does feel like a very specific message today. I feel pretty good about it though. I'm going to close the reading off with a couple of messages for you now. Okay. I love that that came out for you because we've been talking about that quite a bit. I was going to say this doesn't have to relate to this connection. If it does, that's fine. But this is quite fitting for your energy. We have the Dog with loyalty. You may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. So in this case, I will say it might relate to this connection. So take it if it does. If it doesn't, let it fly. It could be about other people in your life. I do think that you really, really do value loyalty, and you have a lot of patience to you because you are so consistent, you are so stable, you are so loyal and committed to things. Maybe you've had a tendency to tolerate things for too long until you get pushed to a breaking point. This is serving as a reminder to you that you really do deserve better than mixed signals, and it is okay to get up and walk away if you feel like people are just not on your level, if they're sending you mixed signals, if you can't really get a good read on someone, and you view it as childish. You know, it's okay to walk away from a connection if you feel like that's in your best interest, you know. We also have your affirmation of the day. I'm going to read it and then hold it up. I invite you to affirm it with me if you would like to. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't gotten a chance to already. We'd love to have you stick around. I am grateful for this body, this mind, this soul. Your body allows you to get up every morning and live. Your mind allows you to feel alive. And your soul is the one that allows you to have meaningful connections. Give thanks to them daily. Love that one. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave your reading here. Thank you so much for joining, and have yourself a blessed rest of your day or night. Bye for now.